welcome back. Let's bring in our next guest, NEMA head of Sokoto Operations Office, Aliyu Kafindangi, joins us virtually. Mr. Kafindangi, thank you so much for coming on the program.
Thank you very much for having me.
All right, we basically want to catch up with the updates. My guess, I stand to be corrected, maybe you can put me right. Perhaps this time rescue has been closed, it's now recovery, is that what's going on? And what's the latest as far as this exercise is concerned?
You know, for the first 3 days, we have been on the rescue mission after a boat mishap carrying farmers and market men and women across the river Bojo in Gorenyo local government of Sokoto. The boat capsized on Sunday with about 50 or over 50 passengers on board. So, luckily for us, that very day, 25 persons were rescued alive. And then the following day, such a rescue continues. That is on Monday. We were not able to retrieve anybody. But yesterday, 3 bodies were retrieved at a community close to the Gojo. Then one at Baridok, and then the other one upstream, down to about 40 kilometers from the eastern side in Wuchi, in Wurno local government. And incidentally, throughout, but we are having report that some of the bodies have been retrieved, but we are going after this interview straight to the Wurno side. But as it is, such a rescue has been called off because it's expected that up to 24 hours, there is no chance of finding any survivors of the boat mishap.
So please speak to us about the factors responsible for this mishap, because I imagine that you've done the analysis. What are the factors?
The factors responsible for this mishap, we always constantly engage with stakeholders, NEMA, SEMA, Red Cross, IOM. Since when the NAMED presented its climate outlook and the NISA about the flood outlook, we have been downscaling to the state government to areas where it's hotspot, where likely flooding will occur, especially along the river Rhine areas and tributaries to the river Niger. We have done so. Even last week we had a simulation exercise I kept. We always consistently engage the communities, both local canoe operators, the divers, and the community leaders, youth leaders, market women, and the local government and the state officials. We always sensitize, educate, and tell them what to do. Tell them how to operate their canoes. For example, the canoe was overloaded. It's a wooden canoe, overloaded with over 50 passengers, with motorcycles about 7, with food bags of farm produce. So it's overloaded, you see, and there is high current. One of them has started releasing its water. That water will go down and meet with another river from Talata Mabara up to Kebbi State, where it joins the river Niger. So the current is very, but thank God we asked the dam manager of the ground to suspend the release of the water, and now it's reaching critical level. Therefore, they must release it, otherwise the dam will reach the point of breakage. So right. Overloading, adherence, non-adherence to strict look of using life jacket and so on and so forth. These are what, and not driving canoes. We always tell them not to go up without local wooden when there is high tide.
Okay.
But then there is high tide, and that's what makes the canoe to capsize.
All right, Ms. Aliyu, thank you so much. We just need to touch base with you to find out how far this is gone. So in 30 seconds, just as a reminder, how many people were rescued? How many bodies have been recovered? How many still missing? Just in 30 seconds.
So far, we are able to rescue 25 persons alive out of the 50 or over, because nobody can ascertain the exact number. Yesterday, we retrieved 3 bodies in different locations, which we were there when they were buried according to climate injunction, and we are still looking for about 22. But incidentally, we had to put that some bodies have been, I don't want to quote the number because we have to go there and see for ourselves, have Google and GPS location real time for us to, with the Red Cross, NEMA, and other stakeholders. Is when we compare together, we take the exact and verifiable data before we can release the information.
All right. Aliyu Kafindangi is the head of Sokoto Operations Office of National Emergency Management Agency. Thank you, sir, for coming on the program.
Thank you for having me.
We'll take a quick break. When we come back, that big DNA question is going to be our conversation. If I were you, I'm not going anywhere because I don't... You will love this interesting angle to this whole idea of DNA testing and the surprising results we're seeing. 1 in every 4 men, according to the sample size that was conducted by the researchers, showed that 1 in every 4 men are not the biological fathers of their children. Well, we'll find out details when we come back after this break. Join us again.